haters comment to me that I didn't like the most to is that even they keep asking me for interview, so respectful, and they touch Baba and they don't respect him. Oh, be careful. You gotta be careful. There's Kalima watching besides me, so gotta be careful.
Hi, start kare? Hi, welcome everyone. Today we have a beautiful guest with us. That is Lucrezia. I'm able to pronounce your name correctly?
You pronounce my name perfectly. Thank you also for...
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And she is a beautiful guest to India. She is from Italy. And today we are having a podcast with her. Actually, in this particular series, we will just came to know about what her experience about India, how she came to know about the Sanatan Dharma, Buddhism, as well as the problems she has faced in her life. I would like to start with you with your history, how you came to know the Sanatan Dharma.
Okay, so this is a very beautiful question, and I want to start also by thanking you for having me here. It's a very beautiful experience, and you're a very good interviewer. So I knew about the Sanatan Dharma thanks from my Babaji, because I've been to India 3 times. First time I came to India, I came as a tourist, and I visited India with a big groups of Italians, and it was the most magical experience ever, because I knew India was calling me even before I knew myself. So it was really magical for me getting to know India. And the first time I've been to India, I visited only the Rajasthan, which is the most cultural part of India. The Amber Fort, the Maharaja castles, everything is, of course, the Taj Mahal is mesmerizing. If you see the Taj Mahal with your eyes, you're gonna cry your eyes out like I did. And so I decided to come back to India in 2025 because I had a strong connection and feeling, and I wanted to come back as soon as possible. So when I did, I went to the Maha Kumbh last year, the largest gathering in the world, and then that's when I got my knowledge about the Sanatan Dharma. And the Sanatan Dharma entered in me without consent. Like, let me explain to you.
Sure.
It was such a beautiful philosophy and experience of life that it adopted me before I adopted him. Like, it's kind of a magic in my opinion, because when I first arrived, as I told before, I was feeling anxious. I had, my little stupid problems that everyone has. But, anxiety, sadness. When I first get to know about the Sanatan Dharma, I had a glimpse of peace for the first time in a very, very long time in my life, really. And afterwards, I discovered the Baba, of course. That's one of the other reasons why I came back to Prayagraj. Sorry for my low voice.
No problem.
My Manmoji Rampuji, biggest Baba ever in my opinion. And we exchanged phone numbers and we talked all year long, because I came in Prayagraj last January. So for 1 year long, every week he called us and taught us about the Sanatan Dharma. Even though he didn't speak English, we could still connect and communicate. That's how important the Sanatan Dharma is, and it doesn't follow any rules, doesn't respect any barrier. It doesn't matter which nationality, which language, where are you from. The Sanatan Dharma, if the Sanatan Dharma acquires you, it's like magic. It doesn't matter where you're from, where you got it. It's like beautiful experience, and that's why I decided to come back again this year for the Magh Mela. And the Magh Mela, in my opinion, is even better than the Maha Kumbh, because the Maha Kumbh was really beautiful, but there were some, issues, for crowd issues. Some people died because of the holy rush to the holy bath, right? My dad was there. He was nearly crushed, and really he was scared not to make it out alive. So right now that Magh Mela is a little bit, less crowded, more efficient and very well organized, we feel very safe, very seen. There's a lot of police officers that always help us. I love how police officers are here, because they always help us, whenever we need anything, whenever someone, bother us, everything is perfect. Meanwhile, last year, because it's the largest gathering in the world, so it's even difficult, to, how do I say, organize so many people in such, a small place like the Maha Kumbh. But still, last year was amazing, and this year was even more amazing, because I had the opportunity to talk with a lot of sadhu that taught me a lot of things about myself. And finally, I can say that I can finally feel free, and I'm happy um, about the person that I'm becoming thanks to the Sanatan Dharma. It's the biggest gift I ever received from India. It's like the most magical thing, and the second most magical things, of course, are the people of India, because you have made me feel like a very big family. I'm speechless. Really, I'm so happy about that.
You said one term, that's depression, anxiety,
Yeah.
that led you to the Sanatan Dharma.
Yes.
And I like to ask that what was the first encounter when you met Baba? Yeah,
That's a very beautiful question.
thank you.
So when I first arrived last year, the Maha Kumbh with Baba, so Baba called us. We were just walking, past, all the sadhus, all the stands in the Maha Kumbh, and Baba saw us and was like, "Please come here." And we were like, "Okay, that's our first time here, so we want to try everything." So we came to the Baba, and the Baba make us sat there with him and made us meditate. It was like, "Please, just like stay 15 minutes like this, meditating. Don't think about anything." And for the first time, because I wasn't really a meditative person before this experience, I tried meditation, and it really freed my mind, because I had some problems with overthinking, intrusive thoughts. I think
Okay.
everyone has, some intrusive thoughts. So Baba helped me to get away from these thoughts, to detach from these thoughts, because I'm not my thoughts. I'm not even my body. It's like all my soul is the most important thing ever, and I have to be spiritual and have faith in the Sanatan Dharma in order to stop, the cycle, the big cycle of getting knowledge. That's the main reason. So afterwards, you know, I have admitted to you, when I came back last year in Italy, problems were still there, because I adopted the Sanatan Dharma, but I still had to study and figure it out all my, situation. But when I talked with my Baba by phone, and then when I decided to came back here again, it really, you have to believe me, I'm a new person. I will never be the same, in a good way. And I hope everybody can listen to me and try to adopt the Sanatan Dharma like I did. Not because of, the religion, because it can save you like it did to me. And I'm not joking. Actually, really, I can't even find the word to describe how grateful I am for India for freeing me. It's like a liberation of the mind, liberation of the heart, liberation of the soul. Really amazing.
I just asked you one thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have it.
Sorry.
No props. No
Thank
props.
you.
I just ask you one thing. What is that depression, anxiety? Is it something heartbreak that happened to you, or something anxiety? Or what this led you to this particular problem? That the solution you have found it in from the Baba.
Oh, that's a very also good. You are very good at asking questions. Yes.
Yeah.
So my depression started because when I was 8,
Yes.
I was obese.
Okay.
I was weighing like 70 kilos, something like that. I
Okay.
had really bad problems with my image. I developed an eating disorder. I was
Okay.
really out of my way. I couldn't even figure it out how I looked into the mirror. I couldn't even look into the mirror. Really, I was really miserable and sad. And afterwards, I tried to balance it, but it couldn't work. Really, I was sad. I even went into psychologist. Really, it was really a dark period of my time. But I know that period was useful to me, because if not, maybe I wouldn't have discovered the Sanatan Dharma. So I think suffering, it's not important, but sometimes suffering is needed to open new horizon and open new doors, because for me suffering led me to be more how can I say, more open to new experiences and more open to the Sanatan Dharma, because Sanatan Dharma really told me to let go, just let go of everything to gain everything back. And it's just a magic, and it works so well. Really, now I don't struggle to see myself in the mirror anymore. I'm not depressed anymore. I don't have anxiety anymore. Really, and for example, my parents are divorced. Here in India, I found the biggest family that I've ever dreamed of, biggest and very how can I say, unite family. It's the thing that I always dreamed of to have. And really, you're making me cry. It's beautiful, really.
Is the parents' divorce that thing which has just hurted you and made you in depression, apart from that obesity also?
Yes, 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 yes. Because I know their love ended, and it's okay. I don't want to force anybody to stay with anybody if you don't love it anymore. But I was I was 8 years old when it happened, and
Are you
seeing.
crying?
No, kind of. But when it happened, I was 8 years old, and all my friends had, normal family, not separated. So seeing them with their mom and their dad, it was really painful because I was whether with my mom or whether with my dad, like I am right now. So I felt very alone, very, why that it happened to me. I want a normal family like everyone has, and but it's okay because thanks to that, I grew into a stronger person. And I both love my dad, of course, and my mom for the decision that they made. It's okay for what they did, it's not their fault. It is what it is. It had to happen. I think it was meant to happen for me also to gain strength and, of course, to get into more the Sanatan Dharma afterwards in life. So I think it was not coincidence, it was destiny. It was meant to happen for me to grow.
Okay. So that divorce happened because in our Sanatan Dharma, we feel a policy of Lord Rama
Yes,
that
Lord.
says
Yeah.
that one wife, the wife forever. We
Exactly.
will fight, we will have troubles, but we will come together and happen things. So this philosophy strikes you, and are you thinking in your mind that you will marry a Indian boy?
That's a really good question. So, Mary, all Indian boys here are handsome. You
Yeah.
too,
Thank
you
you for that.
too, you too.
Yeah.
Marrying an Indian boy that follows the Sanatan Dharma would be my dream because, as you told before, having one wife and making it work because love, it's not easy. It's
Exactly.
even though maybe if I love you,
Yeah.
we can still argue, we can still, have our differences, we can still have, our separate minds, but making it, just kisses, gift. Love is patience, love is caring, love is being present, love is being here no matter what happens. This is what loving means. And the Sanatan Dharma represents the most beautiful love that can happen because it's the pure love, the love that doesn't matter about any circumstances, about whether you're poor, whether you're here. Love is like the most beautiful thing that a person can feel. And having a family, having a husband is the best. A forever husband is the best because even after death, that we know death is an illusion, right? You just, keep going, keep going, keep going. So there's this eternal love, and it's the most, really, you get me goosebumps by
Yeah.
talking. It's beautiful, really. It's the Sanatan Dharma, really, about also love is amazing. So if I have the opportunity to marry an Indian boy, that would be so great.
Okay. I'd like to ask one thing that
Yeah,
the Western culture, there
yeah.
comes the hookups, the breadcrumbing and
Yes,
other things. And in India, we don't have these types of cultures.
it's,
It's coming from Western. If I give you a choice, you'll
yeah,
have to choose the Western culture or Indian culture.
Indian culture.
What you will
Like,
go with?
no, sorry if I interrupted you, but Indian culture, because Western culture, so I am single at the moment. I have only had one boyfriend, my whole lifetime. So really, I am not
You
in.
broke up with him?
He broke up with me, so
Okay.
yeah, it was really, he cheated on me. So that's,
So
yeah, in
sorry.
Italy, this happens so many times. Really, all my friends had boyfriend that cheated on them. It's terrible. That's what you say. The hookup culture is very bad because your body is not, a machine for sex or for anything else.
Yeah.
Your body is a temple. So for example, the hookup culture, I think, is very bad because it promotes, to go with everyone else. It doesn't matter, just, for fun. But, for example, making love, and it's like some kind of a ritual. You let someone enter in your body and you give full confidence, full trust to that person. So if you hook up with so many people, what kind of person do you think you are?
Exactly.
You're going to get used and used and used. What kind of person you
You're
think you
actually
are?
becoming animal.
Exactly. Like not even animal. Animal are even better than
Yeah.
this. Yes, because animal are not even like this. So, in my opinion, Indian culture is better. In my opinion, because I know a lot of Western people think otherwise. But in my opinion, I found peace here because I finally found people that think the same as me. Like respect and honor the partner, not hookup culture, which is terrible. And you know how many of my girlfriends, of course, told me that they are so sad they cannot find a boy that can stay with them because they want to go with other girls. It's so sad, so sad. Really, I hope the Western can change for the better because right now in Italy it's not going well. It's a lot of marriage are breaking down. There's no more children in Italy. Nobody wants to have a family anymore. It's so sad to see. It's so sad.
Okay. The two visits that you have done to India,
Yeah.
have you found any boy who can just take care of you? Are you going to name that particular person to whom you are in contact with and have something attraction towards that guy that you want to have him or him here as a life
Yeah.
partner?
So actually, I haven't met still the boy that, as you said before, I wanna, get engaged with. But I've met so many wonderful people here. But for me, to love a person, it isn't just love at first sight. I want to, spend time with that person, engage, get to know that person better. Because if you just, for the looks, a lot of Indian boys are handsome here. Don't get me wrong. Also, you are handsome. A lot
Yeah,
of
thank you for that.
Indian boys are really handsome, really good looking. I, how can I say?
Mesmerized.
Exactly, perfect, perfect. I was mesmerized by their beauty, but you know, to be in love with a person means to get to know that person. So if I'll have the chance to get to know an Indian boy better, to get to know him, it would be my dream actually to, connect with him and maybe have a family in the future, maybe marry that guy in the future. But right now, 22 years old, still trying to figure it out what I want to do with my future about, like, business. I'm finishing my degree, business degree in Italy. So, firstly, I finish my education and then I focus, of course, on my family life because I want to have a family in the future. That would be my dream.
Okay, I will go to your education. Before that, I will like to ask one question
Yes.
to you. When you find that your guy, I mean the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend you are having has cheated you, how you find it out?
So this is a really good question because me and the boyfriend at the time was actually my first kiss also. So like was really a special boyfriend, like the first
Yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah, yeah.
And actually,
It happened in class
no, it happened, yes,
when you
but
are eight.
abroad.
Okay,
Because we went to New York together with the class. It was like
okay.
a
In which
study
class you were
holiday.
there and just your
I
age?
was in 15 years old, so I was second year of high school in Italy,
Okay, okay.
second year of high school, because
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Italy
yeah.
there's like 5 years of high school, then you go to university. So it was like, it's 2019, so 7 years ago, seven years
Fine,
ago,
fine,
seven
fine.
years ago. You make me feel old, and I,
Yeah, I'm
and
making you travel to your back.
yeah, exactly. And so we went together
Yeah.
with all my class as a study holiday, to study English abroad in New York.
Okay.
I've met him there. He was 18, I was 15, and it was the most magical experience ever because I truly,
Mesmerized.
yes, it was like out of a movie, really, everything that happened. My first kiss was actually into an elevator.
Okay.
We were just alone and he grabbed me and said, I love you, and kissed me. And it was the most, I still remember
Okay.
it so well in my mind. But we stayed together for like, I would say 2 months, because afterwards I found out he had a girlfriend.
Oh.
That's even worse than cheating. Like, cheating is
So how much time you've taken to come out from that particular depression?
a lot of time, but not for the depression of him, because like I was depressed, for 2, 3 months. But to this day, sometimes I still think about it. That's the reason. And you have to know one thing:
Yeah.
he is still with that girlfriend. 7 years had passed. She doesn't know about me. It's so complicated. Like, she doesn't know about me. She doesn't know anything. She's still with that guy. And
Okay.
I know he has cheated on her multiple times also with other women besides than me. So Italian boys are bad. No, Italian boys are so bad. They're not gentlemen at all, really.
Actually, I do think so. Gentleman is a term. This is being given not to any community and not to any particular country.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
gentlemen are born from the mom's womb.
Exact. But you're so wise and intelligent. Yes, because
Yeah.
like it's always very important to notice how a son treats his mother, because how a son treats his mother is the way it's gonna treat you. So
Okay.
always pay attention on how your boyfriend or how your girlfriend in your case treats their mom or their parents, because if they don't have respect, they're not even gonna respect you. And in Italy, there's a lot of, as you said before, like it's from the mother's womb, not from ethnicity or countries, but that's a very high percentage of people who are not gentlemen in Italy. I can assure you, there's also very good people though.
Okay.
But they're all occupied. The all good people are already they already have a wife. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Not with Italy. It's a problem. Same with India also.
Exactly. Really, really.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
the world is the same. All the world is
All
the
was the
same.
same. Actually, I do think so. The gentleman, if you want to test a particular person, then you have to see him at the bad times and how he take care of his or her servants and how he take care of his parents.
Exactly.
These are
Perfect.
three things when you will test the particular. If you want to test the person,
Yeah.
I test the person by these three ways, and
Exactly.
I actually give advice to you to test the person by these three ways.
Exactly, because it's easy for you to be good when times are good, when everything goes fine. It's easy. But the true version of yourself comes out when, someone is ill, when things are not going well, and of course, in relation to your parents, to your parents, because it's easy, as you said before, when things are very good, but loves is get stronger in the hard moment, not in the good moment. Good moments are beautiful, but hard moments are needed.
Okay, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा.
कितना टाइम लगेगा इनको छोड़ना भी वहां से अभी कुंभ से वहां से आएंगे भी ना
15 मिनट 2-3 क्वेश्चन है.
जल्दी
हाँ ठीक
हम
है.
लोग को छोड़ना भी ना बात
फाइन फाइन ठीक है. पॉडकास्ट लंबा ही होता है भैया.
वो नहीं बात है हमें भी कहीं हो जाना है ना
ओके सो सॉरी.
उसके बाद हमें 3 बजे वहाँ भी जाना है इसको मैनेज करना है टाइम जल्दी से
ओके ओके वो तो मैम 4 बजे तक करवा दूंगा उनका मैनेज.
उनका 4 बजे करवा दीजिएगा इधर
हाँ वो करवा दूंगा. ठीक है ठीक है. The one thing I like to ask you that what is your diet? Because in some videos I have seen you smoking cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you taking non-veg in your diet also?
No. I'm vegetarian.
Okay,
Yes, and actually, I turned vegetarian the first time I came to India. The first time in 2024 when I was in Rajasthan, I met a guru that told me, please stop eating meat. And I was like, why do I have to stop eating meat? Besides for the animal, for the suffering, you have to stop eating meat because it makes you angry and it makes you disconnected with, your spiritual side. And when I first came back to Italy, I was like, let's give it a try. Why not try? And it's the best decision I've ever made. Really, I have goosebumps because really, for me, vegetarianism is what really cleaned me.
Okay.
Because I was really angry before. Really, it changed me. I actually want also my dad to become vegetarian. It's very difficult because he's old, but it's been 2 years for me since I haven't touched any kind of meat.
Okay.
And it's the best decision I've ever made. I will never go back. For the cigarette, I have to stop. It's very bad. Actually, please don't ever start. I'm not encouraging you. Actually, I am addicted to nicotine, so I gotta stop it. But I promise I will get help. So please, all of you that are watching me, don't ever start smoking cigarettes. That I will stop, because if I don't stop, I'm gonna get older smoking, and I'm gonna die, and it's terrible because life is the most precious things you can ever have, and health, besides the spiritual sides, is the second most important things. Money are the third. No, even the fourth, because first is the faith. You gotta be faithful, because you're not your body, and when you die, you cannot take anything from here. Even your family, you cannot take anything. So first is faith, second is health, third is family, and four maybe money. No, four maybe education, then money. Except these are all my top things in life.
Okay. I would like to go to the creators. You have been very famous in Prayagraj as well as in the whole India. You are coming to very news channels, and I'm thankful to you that you given me the time to have the podcast with you.
Yeah, it was amazing. Actually, you gave me the best opportunity ever also to speak about myself. You made me free. You made me feel free about talking also about my past experience. It was like talking with a very good friend. It's amazing that I'm here.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
But I would like to ask you about the creators because you are from Italy and the peoples are coming. Sometimes it's a good experience, sometimes it's a bad experience, sometimes it's a neutral experience. I would like to just give me briefings. What the good you like about the creators and having so many interviews, and sometimes it make you boredom also. Coming and talking the same things again and again.
Exactly. You got me so well. So
just tell me the good experience, bad experience, anything which you don't like, and anything you like the most. Yeah, go on.
Perfect. So like about the creators, so of course this is my first time having so many people interviewing me. It's like mesmerizing. I will never imagine in my life something like this. And for example, as you said before, I had so many creators coming to me, and the thing that I didn't like the most is that they didn't give me even time to drink, even like listen to my voice. You can hear my voice. I don't have voice anymore because they keep asking me for interview, and it's beautiful. I love that, don't get me wrong, because it's beautiful for me to get an opportunity to explain myself, to explain the Sanatan Dharma to others. But sometimes, they are not so respectful, and maybe they also get Babaji angry, because when I'm with Baba, sometimes they touch Baba or they touch his, tent, and they don't respect him and me. So, but I know they don't do that. Of course, they don't do that out of anger, they do that because they want to interview me, and that's beautiful. But just, a little bit, the thing that I would like to is just, a little bit more calmer, a little bit more respectful, because I would love to do interviews with everybody, but sometimes it's impossible because there's so many people. And but I've also found very good creators like you.
Thank you for that.
You are the best creators because besides the usual question, you ask me so many beautiful questions about myself and about the Sanatan Dharma and about India in general. That's beautiful. And another creator that I loved was the magician. I don't know whether you've seen it or not.
Okay.
It was amazing. Please, really, I like the mentalist. I don't even know how he did that. That was very, very good.
Okay.
But also the national television was perfect. They were so respectful of me. So just maybe the small creators were a little bit, rushing to get more views. I know that's their purpose and I got it, but please maybe respect, just
to respect you.
Yes, but just, to get a break sometimes, because really I think yesterday I did 4 hours of interviews without stop, and it was really tiring. But afterwards, I'm very happy about that. Don't get me wrong.
No problems. Because in some videos I have seen some Babas is touching you in an inappropriate way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some creators are also touching you in an inappropriate way, and some are saying some slang words to you that you don't like. Anything that happened to you, somebody is coming and touching you in an inappropriate way?
Actually, the 6 days ago when I arrived to Delhi, I took the bullet train ride to get from here. A guy approached me and tried to touch me here and tried to grab me into him. And I was like, please don't actually go away. I ran away from that. That was actually very scary because it never happened to me in all the times I've been to India. I was I would say 40 years old. So it was just middle-aged guy. And that scared me, but, I actually pretty good at fighting. So, be careful. You gotta be careful. There's Kalima watching besides me, so gotta be careful. But here about the creators, sometimes the thing that I hate the most is that sometimes they grab me by my arm and for taking pictures, but they drag me very hard. And, you can see me, I'm not very, as a big person, I'm kind of small. Sometimes they hurt me physically. But
Oh.
I know that they don't do that on purpose, of course, because they just want pictures, they just want me to drag me. But sometimes really because they're men, they're bigger than me, they're stronger than me. Sometimes grabbing me is kind of hurtful sometimes, but I know that they don't do that on purpose. So it is what it is.
Any unfavored things anybody has asked you?
The only thing that I didn't like was about my personal experience with my relationship at the moment. Not how you did was perfect and very respectful, but some boys insisted me on talking on how
You be
for
frank.
example my how can I say, my sexuality and then everything very I would say
Creators
personal.
to have got you.
Exactly, very personal question that I didn't want to answer. So maybe that's one of the most unrespectful things that they did. But I did not answer, so it's okay. Just the most important thing, even if someone comes to you and tries to, ask you some not very good question or not very good phrases, it's just to let them be, ignore them and let them be.
Okay. So I'd like to end this podcast with
Yeah.
this particular one question.
Yeah.
That what you learned from Baba, and second things, what you do to get your Kundli awakens.
Beautiful question. You're very good. Please subscribe to his channel. He has the best.
Thank you for this.
No, really, no, really. I'm not telling you for advertisement or anything. I love your question. It's like talking with a really good friend, really. So, what I bring back home from Baba. So, what Baba has taught me since the first time I visited him was his pure kindness, because he has nothing and he has given us everything. He has made us food every day without, of course, getting any money. He has given us rings.
Okay.
No, really everything. He is giving us a really beautiful statue of Shiva's dancing. Yes, I wish I had it here with me. It was beautiful. And also, I love about Manmoji Rampuji and my Baba. I love how his perseverance, because for 1 year long, he never stopped calling us, never stopped asking us to come back, and that's what has made us come back. His perseverance to keep wanting to talk to us, even though he doesn't speak English, because he doesn't speak English. Thanks to the Sanatan Dharma and thanks to his teachings, we can still get along very well, communicate, intend each other. So one of the best teaching about the Baba is be always loving, caring with everyone, because everyone is the same and we are all one united big family. Always let go of the most useless things, because you cannot bring it back when you're dead. And please remember how to share, how to enjoy, to be positive as like he does, because when I see him, he's always smiling, he's always happy. Sometimes he has his, moments, but because people, go into this tent, don't respect him. But I think Baba is the most respectful person ever. He has never touched me appropriately. Sometimes I joke with him, I marry you, so joking,
Yeah.
and he says no, because of course the Sanatan Dharma is very, how can I say, professional Baba, because I've read some comments about him that is not, professional for having me there, and I'm sad about that because it's not true at all. He's the most respectful man I've ever met in my life, really. And
You're not going to marry him?
it would be my dream, but it's not possible because
It is your dream to marry him?
yeah, because it's my dream to marry someone as wise as him.
Okay.
Him is not available because
Okay.
he's not available.
If he is available, then you are okay. with it.
Yes, of course,
Okay.
that would be my dream. Actually, I think, because right now I think he's 74 years old, so some time passed, but I think he was very pretty in his, younger years. I've never seen the photos, but by looking at him right now, he looks handsome.
Yeah.
So I think maybe in the past he was very handsome too, and if I'd had the chance, of course, but maybe in another life, not in this life. In this life is dedicated to Sanatan Dharma, and I have to follow his teachings and maybe be as devoted as he is, because his devotion is amazing. It connects you, it frees you. And about the Kundalini is, wow, you're making me having a lot of goosebumps. Kundalini, for me, awakening my Kundalini is being myself and not, changing, because a lot of people have to be actors here in this life because they don't accept themselves first and people otherwise don't accept them. So to awaken your Kundalini is to be always confident, always positive, even though you have problems, because problems are just illusions.
Okay.
And to following the Sanatan Dharma is what really helped my Kundalini arise. So every day, each day that goes by, I can feel myself getting my Kundalini more open, more open, more open, more open. And I know that this life maybe will be the life that maybe I get the chance to awaken finally. I don't know, but I have a very good feeling about that.
Last thing is that what the mantras you have learned from Baba,
Yes,
and what are the things that you have learned the words from the India.
yes.
So I like you to go to just face the camera,
Yes.
and say the mantras and other things what you have liked.
Of course. So, like, my favorite mantra is Om Namah Shivaya. It's amazing. I'm not joking. You can also. Then you have Jai Shri Ram, which is Hail to Ram. Ram is amazing. I love also Lord Hanuman, which is very close to Ram. And it's amazing because when you say Jai Shri Ram with all of their people, you can feel the power that flows into you. It's amazing. It's just like gold that goes into you. Then, of course, Ganga Mata Ki Jai, which is Ganga is my mother. It's amazing because Ganga is the most sacred river in all of the world. It's all of the world knows about Ganga and its story, like that departs from Shiva's head. And of course, today I'm going to Varanasi to pay respect to the Ganga and to Shiva's city, the oldest city in the world. It's amazing that Varanasi still exists. Nobody knows how many years Varanasi has. It's amazing. And then Bharat Mata Ki Jai, which is like the holy place here, which is amazing. I wish I could learn other mantras, but I still have, to practice my Hindi first, because Hindi is not very easy for me. I still have to practice. I know just Namaste, which is, of course, hello to you, which is a beautiful way to say hello. And Dhanyavad, which is thank you. And then, I don't know why, but I know Dur Set, which is far away. That's the only thing that I know in Hindi. But I have so many Indian friends now. I promise to you, the next time I come to India, I will be speaking Hindi.
Before ending this particular thing,
Yeah.
I would like to just teach you one mantra, Gayatri Mantra.
Yes, perfect.
Just repeat with me what I'm saying.
Yes.
Om
Om
Bhur
Bhur
Bhava Swaha
Baba Swa
Tasya
Dasya
Vitur
Vitur
Vareniyam
Varinyam
Bhargo
Bargo
Devas
Devas
Adhimahi
Adimahi
Dhiyo Yona
Diho Yona
Prachodaya.
Prachodaya.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Cut.
Wow. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Please give me a hug, please. Really, you're the best interviewer I've ever had. Like, really.